What is going on, y'all? This is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. And I just got to let y'all know that we've been rolling out live streams. We got a live stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. to go over start-sit options for that Sunday's slate of games. And we have a waiver wire show at 7 p.m. on Tuesday to go over who you should be picking up and how much you should be spending on them before the waiver wire deadline kicks in. So come in, hang with us on 10 a.m. Sunday and 7 p.m. Tuesday, and we can answer your questions and hopefully help you win a fantasy league. But without further ado, let's get into the subject of the video. And we got some unfortunate news coming out of Jacksonville today. DJ Chark was carted from Jacksonville's Week 4 game against the Bengals with a left leg injury. Chark was run blocking down the field and got rolled up on the fourth play of the game and was in significant pain before being carted off to the locker room. His night's definitely through and possibly his 2021 season. A good outcome would be a high ankle sprain or a hyperextended knee, either of which would probably still necessitate a trip to injured reserve. We saw Jerry Jeudy get carted off with what appeared to be an ACL tear or something serious, but it ended up just being a high ankle sprain, which is still concerning and still a somewhat serious injury, but not a season ender, and he should be back after a few weeks on IR. But this didn't look good. I'd bet on it being more than a high ankle sprain from the looks of it. Chark had 7 catches for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first 3 games, all of which were Jacksonville losses. The LSU product was a Pro Bowler in 2019 with 73 catches for 1,008 yards and 8 touchdowns in a breakout effort. He was solid again in 2020 with 706 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns and figured to be a piece of the team's offense this year as rookie quarterback Trevor Lawrence adjusted to the NFL. I had high hopes for him this year, and it looks like those hopes were dashed early in this game. I'm not a doctor or anything, but it looks like he's done for at least the next few weeks. And again, there's a chance that Jacksonville has lost him for the season, and he loses out on a chance to build rapport with his quarterback throughout the season in a contract year no less. Already thin, the Jags will really be digging deep at wideout behind Marvin Jones and Laviska Shenault if Chark misses a significant amount of time. Shenault was a wide receiver 4 before this injury, and Jones was a low-end wide receiver 2 through 3 games. But now Jones looks to be a sure thing high upside wide receiver 2 after this news, and Shenault steps into high-end wide receiver 3 territory for however long Chark is out, as Chark was 5th in air yards in the entire league coming into tonight's game, and I expect a lot of that work will be split between Jones and Shenault. The next man up in the wide receiver core is probably ex-Charger Tyron Johnson, who had 1 catch for 6 yards in week 1 and 0 catches in week 2 and week 3. Now, you wouldn't think with stat lines like that he would be very fantasy relevant in light of this injury, but DJ Chark was again 5th in air yards through 3 games in the entire NFL behind Brandon Cooks, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, and Chase Claypool. Chark was getting work and downfield work at that, but it wasn't leading to elite fantasy production like it has for the other 5 on that list. I'd expect a lot of that downfield work to go to Jones, some will go to Shenault, and some will go to Tyron Johnson and or Tavon Austin. And if either of them can be more efficient down the field than Chark has through 3 games, one of those guys could have some sleeper appeal on a team that should be playing from behind a lot and should be throwing a lot in garbage time. I'd also expect James Robinson to catch more passes, as well as newcomer Dan Arnold, who was just traded from the Jags to the Panthers for 2020 first round pick CJ Henderson. The Jags also sent a 2022 third over in the trade. Now, as I am recording this, Dan already has a 17-yard catch in this game, and it's still in the first quarter. The Jags have struggled to find production from the tight end position thus far in 2021, with Jacob Hollister and James O'Shaughnessy not doing too much through 3 games. So Dan Arnold is actually a buy for me right now. He's young. He's already a target for Trevor Lawrence, who's short on them behind the top 2 wide receivers left on the roster, and I'd expect him to push for borderline TE1 value in 12 and 14 team leagues moving forward. So what do you guys think of the Jags offense in light of this Chark injury? Do you think he's out for the whole season? If he's out for a significant amount of time, who do you think picks up the majority of the work? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new up-to-date fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. Thank you for listening and have a great day.